Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? Another lovely episode of Control Shift C podcast. It's your boy, Maddox Sullivan. I got my main man, City, with me. What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
What's good? What's good? What's good, man? We doing good. We're doing good, man. We over here vibing. We chilling, man. Another day, another episode. Hope y'all looking forward to it because we are.
That's right. That's right. That's right, man. Hey, next time, man, you better have more energy, man. You know what Shannon tell Chad? Hey, man, show up to work today. All right, show up to work, man. All right. Nah, I just fucking.
Hey, man, the energy's here. The vibes is right.
Yeah.
We getting ready to get into this.
That's good, man. I'm in a new setup today. Next time it won't be this way. You know, I'm on assignment today, so I'm finding a new
We
place.
understand. We understand.
So man, how you doing, man? How are you doing, bro? How's Houston? How's everything, bro?
Look, man, Houston's great. Fatherhood is great. Son is doing a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Boy's a
Mm-hmm.
little baby monster.
Yeah,
But but,
yeah.
but we love it,
Remind you of
man. We
yourself as
love
a
it. We
child,
love it.
right? He reminds you of yourself when you was his age, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that I remember too much when I was his age,
Yeah, I
but
figured. Yeah, I figured. I figured that, man. I
hey,
figured
but he's probably just as big as I was because he's a man child and
that's
he's
saying a
not even
lot
three yet.
because you're a rather large man. You're a rather large man.
Hey,
Um,
pause. But yes.
hey, hold up, man.
Hey,
See,
hey,
you know
hey,
what I'm saying? Hold up,
pause.
man.
But yeah,
Hold
yeah, I
up,
am.
dog. Hold up, man. Hold up, dog. I ain't
My
trying to
man's
hear that shit, man.
Yo, look, man, they be clipping
Hold
this
up,
up
bro.
left and right.
Hey,
Haven't you learned?
nah, man, look, we adults, bro. I don't get into all that, man.
Oh, all right, all
Anyway,
right.
any fucking way,
Until the
man.
internet gets your ass. So, but
Look,
hold on, you a large man. What? He said rather large man.
cut this
Yo.
out. Cut that out. Thank you.
Oh shoot.
I'm doing good, man. The Oscars, our Super Bowl, if you're in the film world. Uh good winners, great
Yo,
winners.
man. Proud of
Michael
Michael
B.
B. Jordan.
Jordan.
Proud of that
Yes,
black brother.
yes, 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 him. Ryan. I
Mm.
think I saw something, was it today or late last night? Ryan Coogler and Jordan Peele are the only two black directors to ever win best director award.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, not best director award. Best hold on, shit. What did he win? I think it was best original screenplay. Yeah. So
Nice, nice.
I was like, that's sad. I got my little handy dandy list right here too. But that's kind of
Yeah.
sad. Oscar's been around for 90 plus years. That's older than most people's grandmas, man. And we only got two? That's crazy. The other thing is, I
And then the black
love
actors.
I think he's number 6 or 7
6. Yeah, he's
now.
number
Six,
6.
six, yeah. I love to see black folks win. I saw somebody say we either be enslaved, we're being addicts, we're being, the bad guys, or some crazy villain or something like that. And this time we got a winner who didn't have to do that. I don't think Sidney Poitier actually was a bad guy, and like he
Yeah.
didn't have to like be this black norm. What we see, what they view black people. I don't think he won as that type of role, but nonetheless, Denzel did. But shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, dude, just Oscars yesterday was just great, man. I got to see, a lot of good people win, the right people win. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy for a lot of the winners, man. I kind of want to see Leo win something, but maybe next year. Because everybody was rooting for that black man. Everybody was rooting for that black man. That black man, go black man, go black man, go. So
go black
I'm very
man.
proud. It was a beautiful day to be black.
Good
Uh,
day.
for numerous reasons at that. And then the performances. Did you see the performances?
I did not watch the performances,
I know. I
but
don't even think you watched it at all, nigga.
you're
Don't
right.
think
I
you
did
watched
not
it
watch
at
it,
all.
but I did see the clips,
Ah,
and
yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, he definitely, I think I met him one time, but like just watching that
Yeah.
movie and him having to play two separate people, two separate roles,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was incredible, and the music aspect of it. I don't know. I feel like that was kind of slept on a little bit with the
Oh,
Irish
for
music.
sure.
the, folklore
For
and it,
sure.
bruh, like,
Yeah.
I almost got up, start dancing. I
Yeah.
said, "Yo!" That hey, yo, when the zombies started coming and they all kinda got in that trance and started doing their
Yeah.
little Irish dance, I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah,
You
yeah,
yeah.
yeah." It was dope.
Notice how he didn't say anything about when they were in the sugar shack, with the when the black folks was dancing. You see, he don't really vibe with all that, so don't worry
See,
about him,
look,
ladies and
look,
gentlemen.
look,
He don't
look,
really vibe with
look.
all that. He's that character where he was like, "Hey, you gonna let me back in? No, we ain't letting you back in.
He's
You
like,
you don't
"Yo"
have to ask for permission
right.
to come back. You was just in here. What you asking for?" This
No,
is
no,
him.
but you gotta let
That's
me
the city
back
right
in though. Like you gotta say, "Hey, you come back in."
there.
Look, he want a damn now. Hey, don't do it, Smoke.
Uh-huh.
Don't do it.
Yeah. He one of them. That's why he packed up and moved to Houston. He's one of them. He is one of
Wow,
them.
throwing
Alright?
shots.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Man, so yeah, man. Well, I'm glad, And then hold up, before we even finish that, and then for him to this what I thought was cool, because I don't think nobody ever did this before. He walks out of what is it, Hollywood and Highland, the Dolby theater, walks out of there, gets in whatever vehicle. I know he didn't walk because it ain't that far, but you don't want to be walking the street, and goes all the way to In and
M
Out
m
with the 24 karat gold
my wife
Oscar man
my
on
wife
his
told me that.
hip.
Yeah, my wife told me that eating a
I'm
double-double.
sitting here like, yeah, and people are freaking out. And I know, I'm sure you remember this In and Out sitting right there on Sunset,
Mhm.
Orange and Sunset. I think that should better be the one. And that place stay jumping. So he walked in
Man,
there dang near peak hours, like.
every single in and out stay jumping, but I think that the beauty about Michael B. Jordan, I don't know if you've heard his interview, like, way back. He said that Denzel Washington told him, "You need to keep the mystique of who you are as an actor. Don't be on IG doing all this extra stuff, this,
Oh
that, and the
yeah,
other." And that's why,
yeah,
like, we don't see much of him. He's not out there doing all
mm,
like, he just sits in a cut. When it's time to act, he
yeah.
goes and he kills it, and that makes people wanna see him even more versus him just being out there all the damn time, you know? So,
That's right.
yeah, he
That's
has the
right. I
same
remember that, man.
mystique as Denzel because Denzel didn't start doing
Yeah.
interviews till literally just recently, you know?
Yeah, yeah, he's starting to, I feel like I'm not saying he on his retirement run, but I feel like I am seeing more of Denzel,
Yeah,
and I think that's good, and it's kind of feel jaded at the same time too, because it's like, bro, you've been around my whole life. I would love to seen you, doing the tours and running around and being all, but it's just it's a different time. He's from a different
but
era,
that's also the
He's
mystique
got
of Denzel of why people want him more because they don't really know who he is outside of his movies, right? Versus a
I
Rock
mean,
or a Will
yeah,
Smith. You know, it's like
yeah, everywhere. You see those guys
right,
everywhere,
exactly.
right? But when you be like, yo, that's Denzel, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, I like that. I feel that, man. That's how I strive to be. I want to be that, but I
You
can't
a
stay out
damn
at the
lie.
bars, strip, and clubs. Yeah, I can't stay out those. Nah,
Man, that boy be
nah, but
out.
yeah, but what? Shut up, man. Shut up, dude. But yeah, no, that mystique of Michael B. Jordan and a
It's
few other celebs too.
like whenever you're a kid and you have like that superhero, you know, and then you see him once in a blue moon, you're just like,
Hmm.
oh my God, it's such and such. But if you see them everywhere all the time, it's like, okay, it's just X, Y, Z. You know, so they keep that
Right,
mystique around them to where you want to see them, and whenever you do see them, you just gravitate towards them. The energy is just so positive and everything, you know. So like I appreciate that about them.
right. That's yeah. That's real cool,
But
man.
now
That's real
don't get me
cool.
wrong though, I do appreciate seeing The Rock and Will Smith everywhere as well, you know, because they have different
Hmm.
personalities and they kinda do different things, but it's like a blend of both worlds, you know, because it's almost like Denzel
Right.
and Michael B. Jordan are almost kinda like same people in terms of how they care to themselves. They're just very quiet, almost like introverted, but they're not, right? But they seem
Mm,
that way
mm.
because we don't really know them, right?
Yeah, I think that could be it. But I also think like, they're really big celebrities,
Yeah,
And I feel like they also kind of want to, and I'm just guessing, I don't know this for sure. I think they also still want to have a sense of normalcy too. Like, yeah,
100%.
this is what
Yeah.
I do. I'm obligated to go to these different places. But yo, I wanna go get a burger. I want In and Out. I want to go Denzel Washington. I want to go to the Laker game. I
Yeah.
want to sit front row. I want to go say what's up to my boy. You know what I'm saying? LeBron or whatever. Like they still will live normal life. I want to go to the gym or catch you at the grocery store. Like, just because this my name and this my income or this is where you see me at, I still want to do the same things you do.
Yeah.
And I respect that. If that's where they mind is, because if I ever make it to that height, I'm washing the car still. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm
Nah,
gonna hit the
but you
gym.
can't though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
you
Man,
can, man. You
you cannot
can.
go to the grocery store. You know you cannot walk in that place without everybody flocking
I
on you.
see. Bruh, we literally seen Rihanna do this a week or two ago before her house,
And
that
then her
whole
house got shot
situation,
up.
right? That lady was crazy. That tripped me out because, it obviously is in LA. They identifying this woman as a Florida woman. And I'm like, so this lady came straight from Florida and just magically found this woman's house
Look,
and
man.
then shot up, not with a pistol, something that you or I got tucked under the bed. No, she had a weapon. She has a rifle, dog.
Jeez.
Like what? And her kid, I don't know if her kids was at home, but like, yo, that's kind of scary if they were. You
100%.
know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
100%, man.
that's wild, man.
It's just wild, but it's like I wanna be that rich, famous person that no one knows about, right? Because there's a
Uh,
lot of really wealthy people that you would never know that they're wealthy because they don't want you to know. You just walk around and just kind of have a normal life because it's a blessing and a curse to be famous. You can't do what normal people do. You can't
that's a
just
lot. I don't believe that,
what are
man.
you talking about?
I don't believe
Without
it.
a security
I don't believe
guard and
that.
without all the different things, because people get jealous, right? And they try to
Mhm.
attack you and do things like that. So it's just like I just don't feel like whenever you're at that height, like The Rock cannot go to a freaking Ralph's. He cannot.
Well, for one, I don't think The Rock going to Ralph's anyway. I think he's probably shopping at
Okay.
Erewhon,
Erwan.
maybe even Whole Foods.
Okay.
You
Whole Foods. The Rock can't walk into Whole Foods by himself.
By himself? No, he sticks out. He's
He is
a
also like
large
six
man
seven.
himself. He's a large guy. Like, oh my God, this is one big man. Oh my God, it's The Rock. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a little different. But, it goes back to kind of what you're saying, like, being famous, it's a gift and a
Mhm.
curse. The gift, I don't know I think I know what the gift is. The curse, I don't necessarily know what the curse is. Maybe it's your life is just going to be in the public scene a lot. And I'm okay with that, if that was me, right?
Your
So,
life
I
your
don't
life
know,
and everything you do is in a microscope. That's the negative side of it.
but
But and then you have to ask yourself, how does that affect you mentally over the course of years whenever you do one thing wrong and you're getting trolled by millions of people? Yes, you might think it might not bother you, but we're human. It's gonna bother you.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna bother you.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, this dude, he's on top of the world. Well, we talking about recent celebrity. Right now, Michael B. Jordan's on top of the
Mhm.
world. He won Best Actor award. So like he can't go
Yeah.
nowhere. And a motherfucker not notice him. Like he might have been in Russia last year, but he go to Russia this year. Shit. They gonna stop him at customs. Hey, Michael, Mike, he can't do that no more, man. He can't duck off unless he go to France, where I think they still got those paparazzi laws or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He go there and kick it. But yeah, he went from here
Next
to
level.
he just
Yeah.
blew it out. He just blew it out, took the ceiling off. You know what I'm saying? He's new stratosphere. He's touching Venus right now. Like that's where he's at. So, but just shout out to everybody, all the nominees, all the winners, at the Oscars, man. I really enjoyed that show, man. I really
Yeah, man,
did.
you guys put in a lot of hard
Well, you
work.
didn't even see it, so
What did I
they do, but you didn't see Conan. Was it Conan
Conan
O'Brien? Yeah,
O'Brien?
Conan O'Brien. You didn't see his monologue, did you? Man, you missed that. I don't even want to talk to you no more,
No.
bro. Hey, who on here watches this stuff? Because this man ain't doing his homework,
Hey,
I
time
guess.
out,
You
time
know what
out.
I'm
Who
saying?
who here is an actor and who here is not? All right then.
Notice how nobody's hands went up.
Oh, so you're not an actor?
Um, but no, I thought. Wait a minute. Let me get back to reality here. Get back to I am an actor. I am an actor. Everybody knows this. Um, I wanted before we go ahead and move on. I wanted to talk about his monologue. I thought, and then I want to touch on Jimmy Kimmel real quick too. I thought that his monologue, that his opening monologue, I thought it was pretty good. It's funny when you get in these spaces with all of these like these acting folks in entertainment and film, and you start doing these little jokes and jabs. I feel like a lot of times they wanna laugh, but they can't laugh because they know, like, "Okay, yeah, that was funny, but I don't want my people to be like, oh,
Yo,
why is he saying why is he laughing at that?" You know? And then the other part is, like, honestly, I think some of these people are just fucking boring, dude. Like, they don't have any personality. Like, Conan O'Brien he was funny, and then some of the jokes was, like, way over people's heads, and I'm like, "How you not understand that, bro? That was a funny ass
yeah.
joke. That was a fucking funny joke."
So it's very similar to okay, to touch on what you said, very similar to whenever Kevin Hart was clowning on Kirk Franklin, and he went on The Breakfast Club.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
it
heard
was
that.
on one of the last, award shows. He was on The Breakfast Club. He's
Uh-huh.
like, "Look, man, there's certain things that I wanna laugh at, but I can't because everybody looks at him as like he's this preacher, he's this child of God, and this, that, and the other." Like yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember now. I remember.
And I
I
was just like,
remember.
it makes
Uh-huh.
so much sense. So it's like whenever you're an actor, you're in the limelight all the time, you have to almost portray this image of who you are, almost like you're acting out your whole real life. Because if you
Mhm.
say what you really wanna say, there's gonna be backlash, right? If you laugh at the wrong thing, "Oh, Kevin said this, and Kirk laughed at this and that, and he says he's a child of God, but he's over here, he laughing about strippers and laughing about this, and, he throwing dick around and whatnot." It's just like they did say something like that. You know, Kevin did
Lord help this
Kevin did
man.
make a joke about that, and, like, Kirk wanted to laugh, but he's like, I couldn't laugh because they're gonna look at me some type of way." So
Yeah.
he's like, man, Kirk gonna be a dick popping for God. I was like, yo, what? The
I
I
can't.
I'm paraphrasing.
I
I don't know if
can't.
that's exactly his words, but it was very close. Cause
Oh,
whenever Kirk be dancing, he
please, number 1, don't ever do that again. Number 2, don't ever do that
yo.
again. And number 3, I don't know if Kirk Franklin be like, I don't want to
No,
know.
when he
Only
performed,
image I ever want of Kirk Franklin, again, only
oh
image I ever want of Kirk Franklin within the last 3 years is when he's sitting at his house and he cooking the food, they cooking the food, and he got all his
yeah,
famous friends and they having good
yeah, yeah,
dialogue,
yeah.
good conversation. That's all I wanna hear.
Hey
That's
man,
all I
blame
wanna
Kev.
think about Kirk
Blame
Franklin.
Kev. He
I
said in front
don't
of the
wanna
world.
hear. Hey, man, what you got in that goddamn cup, man? You own one again. God damn it,
Expect
boy, I tell
unexpected.
you. Oh, man, come on. Oh, I'm trying to get this
Uh,
out of my brain right now.
what you envisioning him doing that? What you mean?
I'm just trying to get this whole thing out of
Oh
my
snap!
freaking
That was
brain right
hilarious.
now, bro.
That was hilarious.
But man, I want to kind of segue into something you kind of brought up earlier. No, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's something you kind of brought up earlier. You was talking about something that happened at your therapy
100%.
session a little
Yeah.
while ago.
So
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to dive. I kind of wanted to dive into that, man. Let's talk
so
about
I got a question for everybody. This is something that my therapist asked me. A little bit back contest or context. I've got a handful of really close friends. I call my best friends, right? There's literally about 4 or 5 of them, right? Every single one of them
it. Mhm.
I've known for over a decade, childhood up until college.
Mhm.
I don't have any new close friends that I've met in my adulthood, right? So me and my
Mhm.
therapist, we're talking about it, and he was asking me why. I think he asked me, to paraphrase, but I'm gonna throw this question out there. Do you want to meet new friends, or are you content with your current circle, and why?
Hmm. Do I want to meet new friends? Do I want to meet new
Or are you,
friends? And am I content with my
or,
current
or are you
circle?
content
Or
with your
am
current
I
circle?
content with
Because
my? Okay. You want me to
Yeah,
answer
I'd
that?
like you to
Cause
answer that, and then
oh, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna kinda give my feedback on just my experience and everything.
Yeah. So I am content with my friend group. It's only a few of us. But I also want to add of a collective of friends, race
Okay.
particularly. I'm around black
Mhm,
people all the time. I'm around black folks a lot, right? And I remember one of my agents, a previous agent, he told me, he said, "Man, you got to get out of this whole. You need to be around black people in this
mhm,
business. Like when you on set, it ain't gonna always be like that. 9 times out of 10, your set is gonna be very
100%.
diverse." So I started, navigating like my career, like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm in these certain classes so I can understand how to be on camera with this
Mhm.
type of person or be involved or reading or whatever with this type of person. And then now, as I'm in my leisure time, when I go out, I see like I see I want to be in spaces where it's not just of me. I want to meet people who are white, Asian, Latinx. Where we at? Middle Eastern. I want to meet all kind of, and I want to kind of bring them or have a friendship with those types of folks too, because I feel like they also have doors that I can access or that I would like to access, avenues I would like to access. I can learn from these folks, not just learn from people who just look like
But that's
me.
different though, because you're talking about business.
Uh huh.
We have to kinda right, right,
No, not even just business. I'm talking like
r
friendships
right, but
too.
it's derived from business, and it's not just you going out just to meet a friend and have a friend because of who they are versus, okay, they're also actors or they're also doing this or they also, outside of what you do in a business term, you go out, you meet somebody, you guys have similar things that you like or whatever. They're not actors, they're just another
Mhm.
person.
Mhm.
Is that someone that you can see
Yeah.
yourself being close to? I mean, of course, you don't really know now, but in time, building that close friendship with over the course of, 2, 3, 4, or 5, a decade.
I would like to say yeah, because living in California has taught me I don't necessarily have to see color. Living in California and traveling around the world. Let me be very clear with this. I don't necessarily have to see
Mhm.
color, right? Now, when I start seeing color is when you start saying nigga. All right, you better chill out. All right, when you start saying that or you start to forget like I am a black man, there's still certain things you can and cannot say, then the fangs will start coming out. But other than that, if I'm bringing you in this circle or if you bringing me in your circle, the understanding is that there's a
Mhm.
level of respect. So I wouldn't necessarily see that something like that would necessarily happen. But I definitely see having friendships with those people, not even just business, just regular Joe Schmoes on a frequent basis and becoming two, three, hell, best friends. You know
S
what I'm saying? Down the
so
line.
my
I don't
next
see why
question
I
is
couldn't.
to you, why
Do
haven't you
have friends that I stretch
that are
across the
close
aisle with,
friends?
you know? Uh, you met him? Carlos at my birthday. That's my dog. Salvadorian. Well, you haven't met Roger yet. You haven't met Roger yet. He's I don't know what his race is. I think, but he's definitely not black. And he's not white. He's definitely Latino for sure. He's definitely Latino.
So, you
Yeah,
saying they're your
absolutely.
dogs, but whenever I hear they my dogs, I've got some cool people, whatever, but people who I'm gonna invite to, my inner circle, my family, this, that, and other, like, for me, I look at those people as like associates, right? It's like, okay, like we cool, we have certain things in
Hmm.
common, but whenever worse comes to worse, if I'm in dire need, I'm not calling you. I'm calling someone else.
Mm. Okay. Well, that part, I don't think there's that many people I can lean on without that longevity of years just yet, if that makes
100%.
any sense. I can't come to I mean, maybe you can, and maybe some people can. I can't come to a person after knowing them for 2 or 3 years. Yo, man, I'm real down bad. I need
Right.
something. I can't do that yet. But somebody who I got, decade plus friendship with,
Yeah.
brotherhood, family, yeah, it's a little bit more easier because I- you've seen people like me and you, right? We've
We've seen
seen us
all
grow
versions.
from fucking 18, 19. 18, 19 to
Yeah,
where we are today is 30-plus-year-old men. That's a different dynamic when I'm down and out, when I'm bad, when I need some help, when I need advice. So that's a different dynamic. And I always say there's levels to friends, there's
100%.
levels to the friendships, right? I
Yeah.
got my core, and then I'm branching out my little tentacles. I got guys I've been cooking with for 5 years or less, 3 years or less, 2 years or less. And then on the far right or left side, that's just my work buddy. You know what I'm saying?
See
It's just
see, for
levels
me
to
as I
it,
get
you
older,
know?
it's just super difficult for me to give that energy to new friends. Like, for example, one of my best friends, she has a best friend that lives here in Houston. And since we moved here, we've
Okay.
been supposed to get together and hang out. And yeah, and I have
Yeah.
not yet, right? Like I've said, hey, we need to do this and do that. But I just have not because for me, it takes a lot of and
I
why?
know why you ain't did that yet. I know why you ain't did, because she
Nah,
probably
nah.
fine as
It's
hell
a
and you don't
guy.
want no
It,
problems,
it's a guy.
dawg. Oh, shit. My
So,
bad.
and what's
Anyway,
crazy about that, he's got 2
continue.
kids as
Let me
well,
just
I
about pick
believe,
my face up.
about same age as my son as well. So it's like we can kind of form that bond and like do like play dates and whatnot. But for me, I'm just like, I am very content with my inner circle because I know that I can rely on them through and through no matter
Yeah.
what. Right. It's because I found some people here where I was like, okay, come to Thanksgiving dinner. Like I extended that invite. He said, okay, yeah, let me talk with my girl. He spoke with her and then it just went ghost. I'm like, "Yo, you coming?" Like, I'm, like, following up, like, "Yo, like,
Mm.
why do I have to" like, I invited you over to come
Yeah.
to my house with my family, and you couldn't even tell me that, "Hey, I'm not gonna make it," and then I was like, "Okay, maybe that was just a fluke. Let me try again for Christmas." I did the same thing for
Right.
Christmas.
Okay.
Same
Is
guy.
this the same guy you talking
Same
about? Your
guy.
friends or
Did the
this?
same thing for
Okay.
Christmas. He didn't even text me this
Okay.
time. He just went ghost. And I'm just like, "All right, like, I'm done."
Oh.
Like, I gave you
Well,
2 and normally, I
see,
don't
and
even
you
give 2 tries. It's like 1 time, if you don't
yeah.
act accordingly, then you're done. So, for me, it's just
Yeah.
super tough to kind of
My
give that trust, right? I just can't.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I don't give a damn how tight you is with my best friend. I'm not inviting you to my fucking house the first time I meet you. That's number one. And maybe that's probably where he was kind of to like, I don't know. I know, bro, because I know the homie. But I don't know, bro, and I don't want to be going to his house. And the other aspect too, you do live in bumfuck Egypt, Texas, right? Like you live
What
out
you
the way.
talking
You know what I'm
about?
saying? You do live out though. You
I'm
in
in the
Houston, but you
suburbs.
you you know the loop, and then the other loop, and then there's
No, no.
another loop. You on
Hey,
that other loop on the outside. So I kind of
he lives
understand
20
where
minutes from
OG
me.
coming from. But on all serious, see what I'm saying? 20 minutes is a long
Nah,
way in
he got
Houston,
a
I
Tesla.
feel. And I only been there once. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
It doesn't matter. 20
man,
minutes is
look.
20 minutes, right? But to be honest, no, it could just be, I'm not gonna make up no excuses for the guy, but maybe he just need an extra push. Maybe he didn't feel comfortable with coming over there and on the first day to your house, and he just didn't know how to say that. But I can understand on your perspective too, is like, this is why I don't do this in the first place. This is why I'm only kicking it with the
Hold up, time
people
out,
I
time out.
kick it with,
So, just
right?
to clarify something, this wasn't the first day. This is a guy that I work with that I see every day, right? Right. And
Oh, okay.
and
Well,
he's
that's
also
different. Well, that's
foreign, and
different.
us foreign people, we kind of click together and everything. He Haitian, and also
Yeah.
he moved to Houston from
Okay.
Florida about a few weeks after I did. Right, no family here, so I'm just like, look, man, you ain't got no family.
Okay.
Come with my family. Let's chop it up or whatever. But my thing is, it
Yeah.
speaks to your character. If you cannot be considerate enough to tell someone that, hey, I can't make it because X, Y, and Z, then that's not someone that I want in my circle
Mhm.
because you're not considerate.
What if it was just a language
He
barrier?
speaks perfect
What if
English.
it was just a language barrier? I'm
What are
just
you
giving
talking
this
about?
man all
His
I'm
pro
just trying to get this man trying to get his brother the benefit of the doubt.
man speaks
You know
perfect,
what I'm
and it's not
saying?
like he did it twice. It's not even once, twice, and the second time doing worse.
Yeah, yeah. And he didn't even just respond. Then and you just was like, but again, you see this brother every day, so he probably like, I don't like I said, it's levels. I keep you at work, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I
All he had
keep
to say
you
was
at
no.
work.
Then
So I'm gonna keep you at work. Yeah, yeah, he could have been an adult about it, but that kind of rubbed you the wrong way though. You were just like, how did you really feel though? Like, think
Bro,
about how did that
like,
really
I don't
make
want no
you
new
feel?
friends. Like like, bro,
You don't want a new friend.
it
And
was
did
just
your
like, it was basically like,
what'd you say?
I felt like he disrespected me, he disrespected my wife, because we had been talking about this for weeks, right? Yes, because my wife cooked.
Uh-huh.
I told her he was coming. She cooked more than she needed
Uh-huh.
to so that he can have some food, and he did not show up.
Yeah. I
Of
mean, did you
course.
like hit him up like, "Hey, yo,
Of
we
course.
still on?"
I I
And he
did for
said, "Yeah, we
Thanksgiving.
still on."
And then he started giving me the runaround. For Christmas, I asked him multiple times. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna be there." This was same day. He said, "I'm gonna be there, but I gotta go get a haircut.
Yeah.
My haircut's at 2." I said, "Okay, cool. We're doing dinner at
Okay.
4:30." Okay, bet. He goes to get his haircut. 4 o'clock comes around. He doesn't even shoot me a text. "You're supposed to be at my house in 30 minutes.
Mm.
Your haircut was at 2 o'clock." He doesn't say
Yeah.
nothing the whole entire time. I see him the very
Mhm.
I think, 2 days later, and then he's like, "Oh, man, my haircut took a long time and I had to wait and this," and I was like, "You couldn't text me?" I was like,
You
"Bro,
see my
like,
phone, nigga.
we sat there and we waited for you,
See
we
the
cooked and
phone,
everything,
nigga.
and you didn't have the decency to just shoot me a text saying, 'Hey, yo, I can't make it.'" So, me trying to extend my
Yeah.
hand to new people
I
just
mean,
always it's like they slap me in the face. I'm just like, "You know what? I'm just not gonna do it."
yeah, I mean, I personally think like, well, wait a minute. Do you have a decent friend
What
core down
what
there in
friend core?
Houston? Like people you can like, hit up and be like, "Hey, let's go hang." I'm asking, do you? Do you have like people
Man,
you
I just
can be
told
like,
you
"Hey, yo, let's
I
go
just
hang
told you no
out,"
new friends,
besides
man.
your
I'm
wife?
cool with my inner circle. Like, anybody I need to talk to, I have their phone number that I can talk to. I can hop on a flight. I could drive. It don't matter. I don't
You need Oscar. You need well, you don't need it. You would want to have a group, a somebody who like you can like get away from the house, get away from the kid, get away from the wife, the dog, and just like, hey man, let's just go shoot shit, grab a drink, play some pool, whatever, right? Go eat, just break bread. You ain't got
bro.
nobody out there like that.
I'm a homebody. I am a homebody,
That's a
right? Like,
no,
I
ladies
enjoy
and
being
gentlemen.
at home with my wife and my son, right? Keep in mind, my son is at school from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day, except for on the weekends. So I only see him
Right.
literally from 3 p.m. till he goes
Okay.
to bed at like 8, right? And then on the weekends.
Who hold up. So I'm not a parent, so I don't know this, but I feel like my parents, when I was at school all day and they get off work and they come home, I'll be like, they don't even want to see me. They go straight to their room. AGE, yeah, AI. And they go his room.
My
He
son
ain't
is
thinking about
2.
me, man. He's like, I didn't work 8 hours. I'm an adult. I feel like you should not an adult. Older. I'm in middle school. I'm in high school.
Man,
I'm in elementary school. I'm in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade. I feel like my dad was just like, "Well, I worked 10 hours today, boy. Did you do your homework? Yeah. You need help? No. Did you read? Yeah. You do them dishes? I'm about
but
to. All right, cool.
but it's different
That's
though.
it.
But it's
Like,
different
why
though
are you like
because
that?
you're older. My son's 2.
How's that different? Okay.
Because you have
And
to
what,
take care of it too, because he cannot do everything
what,
himself. I need to feed him, I need to change him, I need to
I, g- okay. Okay. Now you're being too literal, MFer. What I'm talking about 1 day a month. Or once every 2 weeks, you got a homie
but
or
that's the thing
homie
though.
where you can go out and hang
I
with.
but I'm not craving that though.
Nothing.
It's different if it's different if that's what I'm
You
looking
don't
for
have
in
you.
somebody like, "Yo, like, I need someone to go out and kick it with or whatever." It's like, I could talk to you, talk to DC, whoever on the phone, and get that same fix. Like, I don't have to go out and take a drink.
Because that shit do get expensive. But I just feel like I just feel like every person, man and woman, they need that time away from the house or the family to, just l- be loose. Obviously, your partner, in your case, your partner, y'all know each other through and through. And I know some days I would assume, right? Because I don't like every day, all day. I know some
100%,
days
yeah.
y'all have y'all little spats, right? and cause y'all
Mhm.
married, so y'all see each other every day. You see her when she beautiful, you see her when she ugly, she see you when you're fat, she see you when you're
She ain't
skinny,
never
she see you
ugly.
when you
Chill
just
out.
got off the toilet, she see you when you're funky. You get I said when
I ain't
you
never
ugly,
ugly
nigga.
either.
Nah, I didn't say her. Come on, I ain't gonna disrespect you like that. Well, look in the mirror sometimes. Anyway, all I'm saying is she see these, and I know she's like, I gotta. I know you like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. He getting on my nerves. She getting on my nerves. I got to go. You don't feel like that? And be like, hey, what up? Or hey, you want to go down to
Honestly,
the loop
though,
today?
I don't really be feeling like that because whenever I get to unwind is whenever I put them to bed, and then I can just relax, watching TV, talk to my wife, and just chill out, right? So you kind of find that nice balance
Yeah.
once you've been in a relationship for a decade plus, right? Like you're speaking from
Okay.
non-married man's, train of thought, right? Versus, well,
No,
yeah,
not
because
necessarily.
if you're in a relationship, yes, there's some guys who still want to be out and do like when my boys in town, okay, yeah, like let's go kick it. But if they're not here, people who I can trust that can have my back. And
Yeah.
also,
She
yeah,
and your
yeah,
wife gives
of
you that
course.
space to do that though, right? But how often are
It's not
your
that often.
boys in town? So man, that's not point. There needs to be some kind of social I would say there should be. I don't want to say need to be. There should be some social dynamic part outside of the house, right? Cause I'm sure, cause I know you. I know you. And I know you be
Look,
out working.
l-
And I know
hey,
you
hey,
be
look,
seeing some
man,
of
look,
them things out there, and
I'm
I
like a
know
horse
you
with the
be on
blinders
the
on.
man. Come on, dog. This man lying. Man, he's lying. No, I don't believe it.
Oh
No,
man,
I don't believe it. Cause I just know you
man,
in
am I?
Houston, Texas, where everything is big in Texas, man. And I know you be coming home from work like, what was Ezel doing in Friday coming down the what's up? You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
know that's what you doing. And I know you want to be like, you can't go to your wife and be like, girl, I just seen the fattest half the day, boy. No. She gonna be like, man, if you don't get out my face, then go fix your son something to eat. But you hit up one of your homies out there who could relate, and be like, boy, I see
hey,
about 4, 5 of them today, leaving the
I've been
car
trying to get
wash,
you move
man.
out here, but you
God,
playing.
God. Nothing. See, you missing the point here, sir. You're missing the whole point. I feel like I'm no man. I'm not married. So, take that from what you will. I just feel like all relationships, all people, and then I'm sure your therapist put this in his or her notepad and was like, Oscar
No,
needs a
no, but
social life. Oscar
I
needs
will I will
a
tell you what
social
he kind of
life.
attached it to though. Me not necessarily wanting to have new friends or whatnot. He calls it avoidance, right? Because we took this little test to kind of like gauge like our
Mm.
stress level and whatnot. Out of 100%, my stress level is
Uh-huh.
30. You know, so
Is
it could
that
be either
good
good or
or
bad,
bad?
right? So if you're looking from outside in, okay, it's
Okay.
a 30, but why is it a 30? I let everything roll off my back. I avoid stress like the plague. I don't
Uh-huh.
necessarily get mad. So he attaches that to avoidance. Like you are avoiding certain things and
Yeah.
not facing them, and that's why you're not stressed. But the way you've been approaching it so long, it's been working for you. But now in your current age and in your current life, it's actually not working for you anymore. So you actually need to face it and stop with the avoidance. So that's kind of how you framed it.
Oh. So Oscar,
Any
what
and
is it
everything.
that you are
And
avoiding,
anything that
Oscar?
does not
What is it?
bring me peace of mind, anything that affects my quality of life, anything that stresses me out.
So, because I know a woman
Yeah.
stresses a man out. Trust me, I know. When your wife stresses you out, are you taking the high road and pulling them Michelle Obama? If we go, she go low, I just go high and walk on out of there. Or are you like are you taking
No,
it
you
by
know
the
what's
horns and you
what's
addressing the
crazy about it is
situation?
that in
What are
our
you doing?
earlier time in our relationship, whenever we were both upset at each other, we would actually go at it right then and there. But we figured out that in doing so, we actually did not accomplish anything. So what we decided to start doing is whenever we do get upset at something the other one is doing, we take a beat. We don't address it right then and there. Whenever we're both in a happy space, we're watching a movie, we're giggling, we're
Yeah.
laughing, whatever it may be. "Hey, can I talk
Mhm.
to you for a second?" "Yeah, sure." Um, "Remember when you said X, Y, and Z? That kinda hurt my feelings," and that way, I'm actually in a good mental state to receive what she's saying versus listening to respond.
So
Wow.
y'all mind fucking each other. That's what that is. Well, I mean, I mean, what? When I'm having the best day ever. Yes, coming home, feeling good. I got paid. It's Friday. We finna watch this show. Me and my, I get in the house. We start chit chat. Turn on the movie, and then, hey, do you remember 2 weeks ago when you was like, I can't stand you, motherfucker, blah blah blah? No, I don't actually. But why are you choosing right now to talk about this? Like,
So,
I'm having the best
what
day of
about
my
the
life today,
alternative?
and you're gonna what? Like,
Whenever you're already
come
upset
on, man.
and then she brings up to you, is that actually gonna de-escalate it or escalate it?
I ra
Yeah. Right.
Well, you have a point there, my friend. You have because one thing I don't want to deal with is a woman who's got extra complaints towards me. I can't stand it. Maybe I just learned something about myself today too through you. Maybe I'll be avoiding things. I'll be avoiding conflict. I will start the hell out of some conflict, but I'll be like, I don't want to argue with this stuff. But again, I'm not seeing nobody who's like, hey man, you're avoiding this and this. No, because I'm not in the same lane. But yeah, man, I don't
But
want to
I'm
get
just
into my
saying,
own personal.
I
This
feel
ain't no
like
yeah.
it's better to
Anyway.
address issues whenever you have a clear head versus whenever you feel some type of way because anything that they say will trigger you, right? But if you have a clear head, you're able to actually take in what they're saying and respond accordingly and not just listen to respond.
Well, how long how I don't know if you and your therapist talked about this, but, like, how long should one wait to have their mind
Well,
clear to come back to conversation?
it's different for
Is it a
everybody.
day, a week, an
We set
hour?
a time frame of 24 hours.
Okay. But y'all got sleep in the same bed
But that's
next
the
to each
thing
other.
though.
How's that work?
We
Just go to bed mad? I got a rule, don't go to
no,
bed
we
angry.
don't. We
Y'all got a
definitely
rule
should
like that too?
implement that, but we don't. But the thing about it is that we don't necessarily get upset at each other too much anymore, right? So
Mm,
we've just been together
why is
so
that?
long, and now it's more so we talk to each other about certain situations, and we implemented this years back, but we haven't necessarily stayed on top of it because, and in terms of like the scheduling, but we used to do weekly check-ins, right? Mm, on Sunday at noon, you
Uh-huh.
know, as family day. Hey, how you feeling? Anything you want to talk about? This, that, and the other, you know. Is there anything I could do better on? Is there
Yeah,
anything that you particularly liked or
yeah.
didn't like? You know?
I used to do that too in a previous relationship. I checked on it. Maybe I checked a little too much. I think I did like every couple days or something. And they'd be like, "Well, yeah, everything is fine. Everything is cool. Everything's great." We go on cool trips together and
Y-
shit. And then,
Yeah,
bam, I ain't happy.
y'all were not
Bitch, what
honest
you
with each
mean
other
you
though.
ain't happy? What
That's what
the
it
fuck?
was. Yeah.
Maybe she wasn't honest with me.
But that's the
If
thing though.
I'm the
It's
one
like
checking,
a
maybe she
relationship
wasn't
is
honest with
two
me.
people, not just one, right? So if the
Anyway.
other person is not pulling their weight and doing the same thing,
No, depends on who you with. A
okay,
relationship is
explain.
3 parties. You, the person, and the person's family.
Yes, but
Remember that. Remember that. Remember that.
assuming
St
look,
remember that.
I completely
I'm speaking
understand.
from
Like, assuming the
experience,
family
brother.
is good. I'm saying on a day-to-day basis, you're not dealing with the family. You're dealing with the person. Now, if you are dealing with the family on a day-to-day basis, then you need to
Okay.
reevaluate what's going on because they have too much heavy input on your relationship.
Well, trust me, I reevaluated, trust me. I did, Float,
Yeah, man. So it's like,
float
bro,
on.
it's a lot. Like, I could deep dive into this relationship thing because keep in mind, me and my wife been together now for 12 years. You know, that's a very long time. Very, very
Yeah,
there's not very
it's
many
a long
couples
time.
that you know personally that
One
have been together
person.
that long, that are my age or younger.
Did until they weren't married anymore, which sucked. I went to that wedding too. So bad. Out of all the weddings that I was in or yeah, that I was involved in, and I was involved in quite a lot of
A
weddings
lot of
from
weddings is going
2012
on,
up
man.
to
Mine's 2020.
2019, 2020. When was your wedding? When was your wedding? So up till 2020. I don't think I was in any after beyond that. And all those weddings I was in, only two of
Hey,
them
I'm one of them.
are still married. Two. And I was like, "I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for bringing this single life." Well, three weddings. I'm like, "I'm sorry, y'all. Did I do something? Did I just put this single life on everybody? And
It's a
when I
party.
show up, it's a vibe. Everybody's like, it's a party, and everybody like, we ain't trying to party, man. We trying to celebrate love. Well, I'm trying to do both. Celebrate my boys and girls' love, and then
It's like a
shake
little
a little
leg.
leg or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But no, man. But I want to go back real quick, man. I need you to. Well, I would like for you to handle your business by stop avoiding things, grab things, same way you do at home. You should also do that with people that affect you too in a negative way. Sometimes it may be a situation where what, I'll never see you again. It ain't even worth my time. Like the person you gave the finger to because they cut you off. Keep fucking driving, player. But like maybe this guy at the work dude, just like yo, man, I want to chat with you. He probably gonna think you're
What?
you're soft, you're dumb. Because like, man, what man is coming up to another man saying, you know what, this kind of bothered me, dude, because I hit you up for Thanksgiving and Christmas and you ignored me, dog. I felt some kind of way, man. I
I
thought we was
I
cool.
already spoke
He
to him
probably gonna
about it
think you a
though. You
bitch for
know,
that. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna
yeah,
think that.
I spoke to him about it.
Oh, what?
You know,
Okay, you spoke to him.
I gave him 2.
So now you should give him another
Uh,
chance. Oh, that's right. You did say. You
I
said
gave him
because
2 already, man.
you
And
ain't
I
give me
I
two
think if it
chances.
was just me, I wouldn't be so upset, but the fact that my wife was included in that, that's what really, like, hurt me, like, yeah, I was like, "Yo, you disrespected my wife,
That's what
dog."
really drew the line.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Cause like you don't gotta show up with me. But like my wife put time and effort into this food,
"And you couldn't
into
even text me?"
preparing, and I'm bringing you to my house. So like you can thank you, bro. Hell, yeah. You know how much money we spent? That was taken away from my son.
And I
I
mean,
feel you.
me, I
I
just
feel you.
it's very hard for
I
me
feel you.
to give grace to people who aren't considerate, people who are selfish and not selfless, right? And go ahead. Yeah.
Mhm. I got a question for you. If one of your inner so it seems like you
Mhm.
have no patience for somebody who's not in your circle. If one of your people in your circle was to do that, how would you react? Like, yo, flying into Houston, big dog. Hey, yeah, cool, bro. Come to the crib. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm staying at your house anyway, because that's the hotel. Cause I shouldn't have to stay in a hotel when I'm in your town. And they'd be like, yo, man, we having dinner, family dinner. You got to make sure you're there. Yeah, I'll be there. Wife cooked all this extra food, and your homie didn't show. He stayed too late at somebody's house, and he show up 7 o'clock the next morning. Like, nigga, where you been?
But
Are
that's
you
the
gonna have
thing
that
though.
same grace?
Well, it's
I
the
knew you
thing
wasn't
about it
gonna
is
have that
that
same grace,
all my inner circles know
nigga.
better not to do that, and that's why they are in my inner circle. Because
That
I
now
mean,
that is very
they
valid.
would not be in my
That
inner
is valid.
circle if
I,
because if
I
that's how
okay.
they are, if that's how the character was, I would have peeped it years back because they would have done something similar, right? Everybody in my inner circle,
Mm,
if they can't make something, they will let
yeah,
me know. Then I go be like, yo, I'm gonna be there. Oh, I'm 30 minutes out,
true.
and they just not show up.
But people can change though, People can some good, some bad. People can change, but I still surround myself. I'm attracted to certain people who know how
100%.
to handle and conduct themselves in the right
Yeah, man.
manner. So you wouldn't have to necessarily. I
It's
got you.
just
I got you.
I just
I
can't.
understand that.
Like, inconsiderate people literally irk my nerves. I think that's, like, a huge deal breaker for me. Like, if you're inconsiderate, like, you can't be around me, dog.
Yeah.
Because everything that I do is making sure people around me
Yeah.
are solid. You guys are happy, you're having a good time. If you're all about yourself and don't even think about, hey, just shooting somebody a text that literally takes 10 seconds. Hey, yo, I can't make it. Got caught up. You can't even do that?
This goes
I'm
a
like, all
long
right, cool,
way.
man. Bet.
But anyway, man, we're gonna get you out of here, man. Yo, appreciate y'all for tapping in. Another episode of Control Shift C podcast. I'm your host, Maddox Sullivan. Got my guy City here. Catch y'all the next time. Don't forget, subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And yeah, be supportive.